What up YouTube, Spikeroid here with another video, and you know what? Snark Redditors are despicable, really despicable. I want to preface this rant by saying not all people who use Reddit suck, although many of them are pretty scummy. There are people that do use it in a harmless way. Snark Redditors are people who try to expose certain celebrities and influencers. However, it is usually just to be D-bags, and their criticisms are overly negative and not very helpful. The reason I'm calling out these fuckers is because of what they did to a YouTuber named Mikayla Raines. If you don't know who she was a YouTuber who worked with foxes and created a charity in 2017 called Save a Fox. The purpose of the organization was to save foxes from fur farmers, illegal pet owners, and other scenarios, which is a really good thing to do. Foxes are not evil animals. I don't think there are really any evil animals other than maybe snakes or mice. I really fucking hate it when Looney Tunes makes a fox a villain in the cartoon. So it is nice to know that we had a person to defend their honor. The Save a Fox organization has saved over 150 foxes, and they actually do get good ratings on charity review sites. So I think it is safe to say that they have a good reputation. Mikayla documented her efforts on her YouTube channel, which is the Save a Fox YouTube channel. The channel had a strong and dedicated fan base, and she clearly loved what she did. Mikayla was also open to the fact that she had autism, depression, and BPD. The Snark Redditors started to come up in 2022, which was right at the height of the Save a Fox channel's popularity. Now, I want to say that the Snark Redditors weren't the only cause of what happened later, but they were a large part of it. So there was this one Redditor who claimed that when the bobcats bit a person, and Mikayla blamed it on the person and told him not to go to the hospital, and he suffered the effects of being bitten by a bobcat. And then she just banned him from this organization. They claimed that they were going to post pictures of proof that it happened, but no, they never did. Then why the fuck would you even tell the story? These are some serious fucking allegations you are making, and you need to back them up. They have also included claims of injuries and deaths of foxes in the organizations. While they did actually show some pictures of them, I can't really verify them because the whole Save a Fox thread is taken down. But considering what happened later, I don't think any of these were legit. But we will get to that. One of them claimed that she kicked a fox away and hurt the animal, but she was just shooing it away, which means the kick was not strong enough to cause any physical pain. Another accused her of selling a fox's fur for money. Granted, she was, but if you know about foxes, you would know that foxes grow hair faster than most mammals, so she wasn't really hurting the animal. When Kayla found out about the fucking dumb accusations, she went all out in debunking all the bullshit claims that people were making. She actually did a pretty good job of debunking the claims with actual logic. But apparently that wasn't enough, because one user named Pale Explanation basically insulted her pretty viciously and claimed that fixing the fence after a fox injured his leg was not enough, and told her to stick to OF. I guess it's OnlyFans. That's completely fucking out of line, though. First of all, At this point, I have no reason to believe that story. Second of all, fixing a fence is at least a conscious effort to improve things. The fact that you are not satisfied with any fucking progress is pathetic, and you're just a bitter, cynical bastard. This one post might have been where she reached breaking point, because a few months later she committed suicide. For those of you who just say ignore cyberbullying, that advice doesn't work. People are just going to do that no matter if you respond to it or not. If you have a lot of people trolling or cyberbullying you, I mean, trolling and cyberbullying are kind of the same thing at this point. It is a hopeless situation where no matter what you do, you lose. No one deserves that kind of treatment. I wouldn't wish that on Hitler. I mean, I would wish him to get killed, but not that. I have seen the video where the husband announced that Mikayla died, well, part of it, and the dude was sobbing. He was a broken, hurt man. The video was fucking hard to watch. But I want to call to attention something that he said. He said he wished that you could have seen him find her dead and try to perform CPR. Well, maybe some of these people might have changed their tune, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high. Some of these people are just that fucking heartless. The good news is that the Save a Fox Snark Reddit thread was taken down and the people couldn't post anymore. The bad news is that even after it was taken down, some of them who were involved in the bullying doubled down on it and even revealed themselves. One of them was a guy named Kazon Lion, who was a furry, and said something like, "Oh, I didn't bully her. You acted like I straight up sliced her open, and you're no better for using slurs." Okay, what this guy did here is gaslighting. It is a fucking dirty tactic. This is coming from a guy who said he wanted to do some really goddamn nasty things to his cat that I probably can't even describe on YouTube or, quite frankly, in real life. This guy is a cunt, and not a tight one either. You guys are not intelligent, sophisticated, and definitely not mature. All you fucking do is type on your fucking keyboards, eat your fucking chips, and try to tear down people for no reason. If it were legal, and if the government gave me an order to arm myself with an axe or a chainsaw and find and kill all the fucking Snark Redditors, I would fucking slice them into tiny fucking chunks of flesh and feed them all to the foxes. The reason I'm so goddamn angry at these guys is because I feel Mikayla's pain. I actually do have autism. It is a fucking nightmare. I know what it's like to be criticized for literally no reason and in bad faith. I have been in scenarios where people have criticized me for something that I knew was not true. I even made logical and valid arguments against them, and they insisted they were in the right, even if they clearly weren't. I've had family members do that to me. I've had teachers. I've had my own managers do that. It is not fun at all. Either these guys have not seen many of her videos, which means they hardly did any fucking research and don't know that she had these mental problems, or they knew that she had these mental problems and took advantage of them, which is even fucking worse. I honestly think it's the latter option, because if they were doing this much research and trying to find every bad thing to make some bullshit accusations about, then they would have known that people with autism and depression don't respond in the same way that other people would, because they're more sensitive to this type of activity. All you guys do is make people as miserable as yourselves. Fuck all of you. If there's one silver lining to all this, it would be that Mikayla is in a better place, where she won't have to deal with her suffering anymore. Fuck Snark Redditors. I fucking hate them, and I fucking hate this world. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. Thank you all for watching. Support me on Patreon or follow me on Instagram, or subscribe if you really want to. And take it easy. Honor the freedom, Jinkos.